So we are back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much once again for making time to join us tonight. So we do meet here every week on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. GMT to host amazing ladies in society from all fields of life to discuss various topics. So if you are here, you want us to host you, please feel free to reach out to any of us. So on the brighter side, I'm excited about tonight's interview or discussion because this is a lady I've known since 2018, 2017, 2018, and she has always been into the fitness industry. She actually has a degree in sports and exercise science, so you can know how passionate she is about this industry, and we are actually very privileged to have here. She promised us that this is going to be a very real session. Let me just put it. She's going to say some things that might disappoint or hurt some of us, but happens to be the reality. So without wasting much time, I'm going to ask our guest for tonight, the person of Miss Afua, to kindly unmute and then take over. Hi, Afua, if you can hear me, please unmute.
Hi, Vera. Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening,
Good
Queens.
evening. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you. I'm very glad I was able to come on to speak about certain things in my field. As you know, since we've known each other, I've always been talking about exercise. I think every single opportunity I get with you and the other people in the business and so on. So I'm just very excited to be here to share my knowledge. Awesome. Like I said yesterday, I'm going to say certain things that might not resonate well with a lot of people, but I think there are a lot of things happening, especially on social media, that is giving people the wrong impression of how fitness or how exercises should be or how someone should look. So I want to be able to clear these things today.
Exciting. So even your intro tells us a lot that we are in for a ride. So we are ready. The floor is yours. I think we'll appreciate it if you speak a little bit louder.
Okay. All right. Yes. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening once again. I hope everybody is doing very well. Thank you for connecting with us and to come and listen to me as well. So I'm just going to go right into it. Just a short presentation, and then as and when your questions come, I'll just answer them as we go. So I'm just going to begin. So basically, physical exercise. What is physical exercise? So a physical exercise is any type of physical activity that consists of a planned, structured, and repetitive bodily movement, which is done to improve or maintain one or more components of physical fitness. So let me just try to explain that quickly in layman terms. Physical exercise is anything you do that improves your strength, your endurance, your stamina, and helps to improve, let me say, what we do during our days. So there's something in exercise we term daily activities of living, what you do in your normal routine. If you walk to work, or you have to squat to pick things up at work, or you have to reach over your head, all these things. So physical exercise is just to help make these things easy for you without having to feel very fatigued at the end. So basically that's what physical fitness is, or physical exercises. So we are going to just look briefly at some benefits of an active lifestyle. Okay, there's reduced risk of heart attacks. It helps to manage your weight. It reduces your blood cholesterol levels. It lowers your risk of type 2 diabetes. It improves your bones, joints. It gives you stronger muscles and reduces your risk of osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is when your bones become very brittle and they break. And we see this happening with our older parents or older family friends. You realize that when they are old, and there's less physical activity in their lives, we tend to hear that he has fallen or she has fallen or she has tripped, and this is what causes it. Then it also lowers your risk of falls. I just say that it helps you to recover better even when you fall sick. So if you're somebody who is very active with your life in general, and you're also exercising as well, when you even fall ill, you tend to recover faster than someone who has little to no physical activity in their life. So it also gives you a healthier state of mind. It helps to deal with depression. It also reduces depression. It boosts your mood, because when you work out, certain positive hormones are released into the body to give you a sense of happiness or feeling good about yourself. It improves your confidence. It improves your sleep patterns. One thing about exercise is that once you are done with the exercise and you've cooled down, you stretched, your body knows that it's time for your body to recuperate. So then it was very easy for you. Sorry, is it better, please, Rita? Someone is saying I should speak a bit louder. I'm sorry about that. Please, can you give me some feedback if it's okay? Okay, all right. Sorry about that. So, as I was saying, your body knows that it has to recuperate. So, it helps you to sleep better. It will program your mind that it's time for your body to recover. So then the sleep will come very easily, and you hardly have to be waking up. I know some people sleep and after 2 to 3 hours, they are up and then they struggle to sleep. All this is due to, like, your body is trying to tell you something. Okay, the last one is it aids in changing levels of chemicals in your brains. What that means is that it helps to reduce cortisol. Cortisol is one hormone in your body that releases that brings about stress in the system. So when it helps your body to reduce the cortisol that it produces, and then it increase your endorphins and your serotonins. These are hormones that are responsible for good mood, sleep, eating, digestion, all these things. Yes. So if you are someone here and you want to try and include some sort of activity or physical activity into your life, you can follow these few steps I'm going to mention. So you can prioritize walking in to get your errands done instead of maybe I know we all have shops around our houses, but sometimes we tend to want to take an Uber or something to go further, or we are always trying to limit our movement. We should try to walk with any opportunity we get. Okay, we should also prioritize eating healthy 80% of the time, because no one is perfect, not even me. Sometimes I crave junk, sometimes I eat junk. It's fine. But if you are eating healthy 80% of the time, it's better, because then you are considering fiber, you're considering vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, all these things that help your body to naturally reset, help your muscles to recover, helps your mind to recover, all these things. You should try and cut down junk food and alcohol intake. I know now a lot of ladies, we're also working as hard as the men, or sometimes even harder. And when you come home, maybe you are too tired to cook. So then you want to order food. And most of these foods, usually, we know they are not healthy. We know it. So we should try and cut down these things. Try and cut down your alcohol intake. If you smoke, try and cut it down. I'm not going to say stop, because you can't just stop. Your body will go into withdrawal. That is something else. That's for another day. So just try to cut down some of these. I don't want to say bad habits, but let's try and reduce some of these things that we do, and then increase cooking in at home yourself. Then you know what you are putting into the food. Do you understand? And then you're also decreasing your salt intake and all this. Try and exercise at least 30 minutes, at least 3 times in a week. So you know your schedule, you know the days of the week where you are less busy. Just try and get in some 30 minutes exercise, and then you are good to go. Whether early in the morning before you go to work, or when you come back from work, you just find some 30 minutes and do. If you don't know which exercise to do, you can just start by taking leisure walks. When you get back from work and you've eaten, and maybe 30, 45 minutes after, just try and take a walk from your house to the junction. Just try to include some sort of physical activity in your life. And you can also pick up a hobby, a sports hobby, swimming, tennis, basketball. Now, there are a lot of tennis courts around. There are people that can train you. There are a lot of swimming pools that you can go and learn, just so that your body can just become a bit more active, and then it can also help reduce some of these diseases that come with a sedentary lifestyle. So that's just my presentation now. So the topic I picked was myths and truths in the fitness industry. Basically, I know we all see it. Everybody has social media on their phone. You go to Instagram, there's a different type of exercise every single day. Every single minute, when you Instagram refreshes the page, there's a different exercise every single time. Now, I am going to start. What we usually see on Instagram is for content. I'm going to repeat that. What we usually see on Instagram is for content, because in the ideal world, you don't change your exercise routine every single day. There is no way you are going to see progress with that. So if you have a fitness influencer you follow on Instagram that is posting a different workout every single day, please do not open Instagram and say, oh, this person did this today, let me go and try it. No, stop doing that. Get a trainer, a coach who is qualified. Exactly. It might even be old videos. Trust me, these influencers. And the sad thing about my industry now is that every single person is an Instagram. On Instagram is a coach. Every single person is a coach. I can't judge for everybody, but a lot of people do not have the qualifications. But they have a camera phone, or they have a camera, they have a tripod. They wear these sports bras, they wear the shorts, they can get someone to take videos for them, and they are just posting whatever comes to their mind. For your program to work, for you to see maximum results, you need to stick to a program for at least 6 to 8 weeks. Now, in that 6 to 8 weeks, you'll be doing basic movements, but throughout those weeks, there will be variations to the movements. Let me explain. If this week you are doing squats with dumbbells, you might do that for 2 weeks, fine. Now we need you to progress, because if you want to gain weight, lose weight, you need progressive overload for your system. Now, when we are the following 2 weeks, so let's say week 1, week 2, you are doing dumbbell squats. Week 3, week 4, you are still going to do squats, but it's going to be a different variation. So it could be goblet squats, it could be barbell squats, it could be squat pulses. Do you get me? The basic movement at the end of the day is squats, but we are doing different variations because we need the progressive overload for your system. So number 1, stop following everything you see on Instagram. It will not help your workout routine. You need to find someone who is qualified. How do you find someone who is qualified? Ask the person the certifications or degrees the person has, right? Not everybody in the fitness industry who is good has a degree. I will give it that way. But there are people who have studied. There are a lot of certifications out there that you can study. There are people that you can shadow to learn more. But the thing about the industry is that it's a continuous learning process. So if you meet someone and you can tell when somebody is not qualified. The person, when you have a conversation with the person, you can tell. For me, I can easily tell. But there's the thing: ask for the person's qualifications. Let the person show you transformational pictures or videos of people that they've trained. Okay, a lot of people, again, especially in Accra, they woke up one day, they went to the gym, they lost weight, they are a trainer. That's it. So whatever methods they use to get their goal, they are going to apply it to you. But Vera and I are not the same. Vera is fair, I am dark. Number one. Vera may not want to lose weight. Vera may actually want to put on a little mass. You may want to lose weight. So a person who has all these qualifications should be able to modify to suit your goals. Number two, the person should be able to assess your form and movement for each exercise you are going to do. Because for every exercise, there's a baby step. Then we move on and we progress, and then there are advanced steps. So, and number three, if you are always fatigued at the end of each session you have with the person, please run away. You are not supposed to be tired every single time you work out with a person. Now, if you are a beginner and you start at the gym and they put you through an exercise plan, okay, don't let them make you be standing on those stability balls with weights. Please tell the person you are going to pee, then run away. The person wants to kill you. Basic movements that help your daily activities for living. So we sit, we stand, we bend to pick things from the floor, we stretch over our head to pick things up. You need to be able to carry things for distances. We have 6 basic movement patterns the body moves in: squatting, push, press, pull. Let me repeat it: squatting, lunges, push, pull, the cardio, that's the carries. Okay, these are the basic things that we are looking at. So don't let people be adding 3 or 4 exercises for you to do as one. No, run away. There should be basic movements. So as I was saying, first day at the gym as a beginner, definitely you're going to get some micro tears in your system. That is very normal. So second, third day, it also depends on how your body recovers and how you are providing your body with nutrients to recover. Okay, but about 3 to 5 days, the pain should be gone. Now, the point is that at the end of each exercise, you should be getting stronger than you were. So if week 1, you were using 5 kg weights, week 2, you should be able to use 7.5 weights or even 10, depending on your fitness level. But if at the end of every day, you are very tired, you can't even go through the workout again, please, the person is trying to kill you. Run away. Run. Look at my hands, though. Run very fast, because there's no point of being fatigued every day. It does not make sense. It does not make sense at all. So these are just the things. You need to find someone who can actually structure a program according to your goals. Definitely, sometimes we have, let me say, somewhat unrealistic goals and time frames to achieve some of these goals. So whoever is going to train you should be able to sit down with you and you should be able to discuss so that you can set realistic goals and time frames to be able to achieve the goal. I hope that's clear. So another thing that is very popular on Instagram is the waist trainers. Yes, I have said it. It's the waist trainers. The waist trainers that everybody seems to crave and everybody seems to swear by. That works for them. Oh, I promise when I wear it, it works for me, please. Listen, I am going to say this. Waist trainers are a waste of money. They are a waste of money. Waist trainers are doing you more harm than good. Don't even get me started with tummy teas, please. Don't even get me started. Waist trainers do not help you in any single way. Now, when you wear the waist trainer, this is what it does. Number one, it is weakening your abdominal muscles. So when we are talking about abs, it's not just about the six packs everybody wants to see, but for your trunk, that's the upper part of your body, from your waist to maybe your, let's say your neck. Your body always needs to be upright. Now, there are other muscles that are running through the back and the side and the front of your body that keeps your trunk upright. Those are the abdominal muscles. Now, why this waist trainer is just going to keep pressing on the muscle and it's going to make it weak, number one. Number two, people experience a lot of acid reflux after wearing the waist trainer for a long time. That is like when you eat and you are done, it's like there's food, the food is climbing back up your throat, that kind of feeling. That's what the waist trainer does. Because what is doing is pushing your organs in your system up. It's pushing it up. So your intestines and everything is coming up than its original position. And it doesn't help you in any way. So please, if you own a waist trainer, please stop wearing it. If you are working with a qualified coach, the person will definitely teach you how to brace your core, how to strengthen your core through the exercises that you do. And you don't have to do 1,000 crunches to strengthen your core, no. That's why you need to work with a professional. So please, if you own a waist trainer, please, if you love yourself, please stop wearing these waist trainers because they are really doing more harm than good to you. Are we okay? And I saw somebody talking about tummy teas and detox teas, and please, your body, God created your body such that your body naturally detoxifies itself. So why are we drinking these teas? Just to worry our kidneys? Why are we putting so much pressure on our kidneys? Please, let's stop with the tummy teas and I swear the waist trainer works for me, please. It does not work. There's no scientific anything to back waist trainers. I don't know how they are getting people to buy, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you want to lose weight, you need to check your eating and you need a qualified person to structure a program to help you lose the weight you want to lose healthy.
Okay, let me just ask this question before you
continue.
Okay. So what about new moms? New moms, when they give birth, some of them swear by some waist trainers helping them tighten back their tummy. Some even do tummy wraps. They have this cloth that they use to tuck in their tummy and they swear by it. They said our moms have been doing it since then. So what about those ones? Do they work, or is just one of those things out there?
It's just one of those things out there to make money off people. That's the honest truth. Because even right now, if you like, get a polythene bag, wrap it tightly around your arm for a while. When you take it off, there will be sweat, right? There will be sweat. People believe that it's working because when they take it off, there's beads of sweat surrounding, or like the sweat is dripping down their body. No. If you even decide to put a polythene over your head for a while, when you take it, you'll be sweating. How does that help? If we are equating sweating to losing weight, we should not have fat people. Should we? We should not, because then you are sweating. Do you understand me? We should not equate sweating to losing weight, because some people come to the gym, they work out and they don't sweat. But in a few weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, they see changes in their clothes. I'm really not a fan of always following the scale, because sometimes the scale fluctuates due to our moods. There are so many things that come into play. But one thing that I like to let people use to track is your clothes. If you are losing weight, you can tell it in your clothes. It will not be as tight. You have more room to move. You can actually see it when you take your clothes and you wear. So usually I like to let people track with their clothes, or you measure around your waist, your tummy, and then your hip when you're also trying to lose weight. These are the things I like to do. I honestly can say that these things don't work, because if they did work, we would have learned about it in school. I've done the research about all these things. There's no scientific proof, evidence to back it. No.
Even the cloth that our mom wrapped when
Even the cloth. No.
Because the reason I'm asking is that I have some friends who have given birth, right? And then they've been able to snatch back. Like they've been able to get their tummy back. And then when you ask them, they're like, for me, I don't work out. So my mom tied it for me. And then you see people too who have given birth over the years, and they've not been able to lose the tummy pouch that comes from the delivery. So I'm just wondering, does it, or that, because there are sometimes that, like you said, online is for content, but there are sometimes that people come and they make content like it's not everything that has to be backed by science, but there are some things that work that we just can't explain it. So it's just a little bit confusing. If it doesn't work, how come people have results from that, especially with the time of the cloth after delivery? How come people are able to snatch back? Because I know people who have given birth. We all know some mummies and aunties who are giving birth over the years, and it still looks like they are still pregnant. And there are others too that it looks like they haven't given birth at all. So is it like genetics, or what really happens then?
Yes. So I get where you're coming from. So now, sometimes people's genetics come into play. Number one. Number two, some people, when they are pregnant and they have cravings, they don't give in to them. One thing people don't realize is that when you are craving a lot of things, you are eating, you are putting on weight, because in our setting here, we don't see a lot of pregnant women still exercising whilst they are pregnant. Some people will even come and beat you if they find you exercising whilst pregnant, even though you can. Once your doctor has cleared you, you can actually exercise whilst you are pregnant. We just need to structure according to your current condition. That is, you are carrying a child, but it doesn't stop you from exercising. Now, some people may not have noticed, but after giving birth, their food intake reduces. Do you get what I'm saying? Usually, when you're trying to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. You have to eat less. You have to eat less than you are burning. Do you understand? So that your body can be in a deficit, and then you can lose the weight. So some people naturally don't eat as much as they used to. Some also, their appetite has increased. And since there's no physical activity, they are putting on the weight, and then they can't seem to lose the weight. I hope it's clear. I am honestly, this wraps, the sauna, please, none of those things. And also, even if it works, I am not saying it works, but if it does, it's not sustainable. If I put you on a keto diet, it's not sustainable, because long term, I am endangering your life, because then you're putting your system, your kidneys especially, through a lot of stress. Do you understand? Some of these things, you need to look at it, how do I want to say it? Like how you can blend it with your life. Because like we say, fitness is a lifestyle. It's not something you just do when you want to lose some extra weight or something. It should be a lifestyle. So you need to find things that you can do even when you are done with your trainer. At the end of the day, if someone is training you, you should be able to learn from the person. so that you know what and what not to do at the end of the day. I hope it's clear. A lot of these things are really not sustainable long term. Like we see with actors on TV, they are all of a sudden they look a certain type of way. Is for them, they go through that because it's their work. But even most of them don't do it for their everyday life. It is just because they need to get into a certain body, look how to look in for a certain role. Do you get me? So we have to look at things that are sustainable. Honestly, all my friends know that if you have a waist trainer, I have not seen it. All my friends know it because if I am training you, I am teaching you how to properly brace your core to go through the exercise, so that in every exercise we are doing, we are involving the muscles, your abdominal muscles, and then we are helping your body burn the fat. And then we also look at your eating. Since you want to lose weight, we are going to put you in a deficit. I am not going to create a diet plan for you because I do not have the qualification to create a diet plan for you. Unless the person has a nutritional certification of some sort, it is only a nutritionist that can put you on a diet plan. So if you have a trainer that is putting you on a diet plan, please run away. Thank you very much. I will teach you, what I do is I will teach you how to eat according to your body type. You understand? If you easily burn, if you easily lose weight, or if you find it difficult to lose weight, we'll look at all these things. If you have a naturally athletic body, we'll look at all these things. And then I'll just show you how to eat, how much proteins you have to take, fats, just for your body type. And then you can use that to create meals you like. I'm not going to let you be eating salad every single day or doing celery juice no. I'm looking at something. At the end of the day, if you can't have access to me, you still have the knowledge to be able to know what to do. I hope it's clear. That is what I want people to understand. Every time people fight with me, I even think, Amji, you are here, I'm sorry. Amji has fought with me before that I should draw a diet plan for her. And I said, no, I don't have the qualification, number one. I can teach you how to eat because I don't want to put you on a strict diet. We lose the weight. 2 weeks, you go and smell cake. You take a bite of cake, then we are back to square one. No, we want something that we can continuously do. Do you understand? So I will personally never put you on a diet plan. I've lost clients from that, but I will still stick by the fact that I will not draw a diet plan for you. I do not have the qualification. I can link you to a nutritionist to help you draw a plan. Then she will come and consult with me. How is this person's exercise routine? How is the person's exercise routine? So that she knows the amount of work we are doing in the gym and then can help you with your food. Do you understand? I am never going to put you on a diet plan ever. No, because at the end of the day, we want something that is sustainable. I want you to be able to do it even when I am not there to constantly be on you 24/7. So please, I want you to be responsible for your eating. You have to have some responsibility. I'm responsible for putting you on a program that I know will overall keep you strong, help you in your daily activities that you do for your day, and then also help you to achieve your goal. You also have to take some responsibility for your food as well. So, yes.
All right. So I think Bridget is asking, on that note, what do you suggest for the new moms? If you are saying that they shouldn't wrap, what do you suggest they do to lose their?
Yes. So for new moms, actually, some moms after giving birth experience something we call the ST recti. So the abdominal muscles are like this, the abs, right? So everybody has six packs. It's just covered by a layer of fat. So what happens that when people give birth is the muscle wall separates like this. So then there's a gap in between your abdominal. So the straight line where your abs are, the straight line, it separates like this. Some have a very bad, some have a very little. Now, I can't just say, as a new mom, you should do this. I need to be able to meet you. We need to be able to assess these things. Then if you've ever had some sort of physical activity in your life, and then I can draw a plan for you that you can do. We can work on your muscles to draw them back, strengthen it so that if you want to have more children, it doesn't happen again. Because usually that thing is also from lack of exercise. Because definitely as you are pregnant and you're carrying, your body changes. Your belly becomes the biggest it will probably ever become. And then your body must adjust all that. Vera, don't do your face like that. So exactly. So I mean, I need to assess. I really just can't say do this or do that. But then I think for the diversity rector I'm talking about, I would try very hard. Vera, please remind me. I would make a video so that they can assess it themselves at home. And then from there we can move on from there.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So someone is asking, to lose weight, should you always use the gym?
So no, in the sense that for you to lose weight, it's mainly dependent on what you are eating.
Okay.
So what are you eating? Even if you are not coming to the gym, what are you eating? Because like I said, I have a nutrition specialist. Before I started somebody on an exercise plan, she made the person focus on the person's, like the eating, what the person was eating. And I realized that even in that 2-3 weeks, the person had lost at least, I think, 2 kg from those 3 weeks. So we have to look at what you are eating. Because I mean, the exercise is just to keep your skin tight. We don't want flabby or loose skin. We are trying to keep your skin tight. We are trying to improve your strength and endurance overall. And then the eating comes to play because the food is giving your body the nutrients it needs to recover and then help your body to keep the weight that you are losing off. So one thing we trainers like to say is you can't outwork a bad diet. If you are coming to the gym 7 days a week and you are going home and you are eating KFC every single day, please, we are not going to see any results. So it's more on your eating and then the exercise. So it comes hand in hand.
Okay, so the calorie deficit plays a measure.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Someone is asking, I was operated during my delivery. Is it the reason why I'm not losing weight?
Meaning she had like CS or something. Yes. No, having surgery shouldn't have any, unless of course when you are exercising you are feeling pain from where you were cut, then you need to go and see your doctor. But that isn't the reason. It's mainly your eating. What are you eating? How much of what are you eating? Do you understand? Because in our setting again, we eat a lot of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is always our focus. We don't know how to balance it with proteins and all those things, because your body needs the protein to recover and help your muscles grow or help keep your muscles tight. Okay, the carbs is what your body's basic source of fuel for the activities that you do. But then if you're eating more carbs, then definitely you're going to keep having the weight on and you're going to struggle to lose the weight. So we need to look at what you are eating. And then we look at your calories, your macros, and how to adjust it so that you can lose the weight you want to lose.
Okay, so someone is asking if you must exercise every day.
No, I don't exercise every day. I exercise 3 days in a week. For
Okay.
me, yes. But if I want to do something else, I want to reach a certain goal, something, then I can say maybe I'm increasing the number of days I work out. But on a normal day, normal for like 2 3 years, I usually work out 3 times in a day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But then maybe during the other days, I play tennis or I play football just to keep my cardio up. So you don't have to exercise every day, no.
Okay, so the lady who had the CS answered you that she feels pain. So I think this one, it has to be one
Yes,
on one. You have to
yes.
talk to them.
I think you actually have to go and see your OBGYN or your doctor, and then they can assess what exactly is causing the pain. If your stitches may have reopened but it's not visible on your skin, something, you need to see your doctor first. And then once you are cleared, then we can structure exercise for you to actually lose whatever weight you want to lose. So please see your doctor.
All right. Okay. So you answered Vera. She was asking about the slimming teeth and all those things. You've answered her.
Stop drinking them, please. Stop drinking them.
I think I've
Drink
covered.
water. Drink water.
Aye.
One thing we don't also do a lot is drink water. Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Drink the water. Stop the teas and drink the water.
Okay.
You'll be
So
fine.
there's a new question. Is it true that when you perform the same exercise over time, your body stop responding to it?
That's what I was talking about, the progressive overload. If you are lifting 5 kg today, 2 3 weeks, the weights are no longer heavy for you. So you need to increase the weight. That's why we deal with progressive overload. It's one of the principles you look at when you are trying to structure a program for someone. So if you are trying to lose weight or you are trying to add some muscle mass, all these things, naturally you need a progressive overload for your body. Okay. But then it doesn't mean that you should be, people say that you need to shock your body or something. No, we just need progressive overload as time goes on so that your body can, like, actually you can get the results from the exercises that you are doing, because definitely you can't be using the same weight for 2 months 3 months. No, you need progressive overload to always be getting your results, because definitely if your goal was to lift 5 kg and it's done, you set a new goal, right? So we need a progressive overload.
All right, awesome. I think Bridget was saying that I'm asking questions for me, myself. Bridget,
Ask away.
allow me why. Anyway, so I think you can continue with your end. I'm sure I've covered all the questions that were in the chat. So, okay, there's a new one. I gain weight easily and lose easily as well. What's the best advice you can give to me?
So for people who are personally trained that experience this, usually when they are very stressed, they easily put on the weight or lose the weight depending on how they deal with the stress. So try and manage your stress levels. And if you want to exercise, maybe when you feel stressed, you should just take a walk. It helps to change your mood. It helps to release this feel good hormones into your system. So just try and manage your stress, because usually these things come as a result of stress. So try and manage your stress levels, and also what you are also eating as well.
She likes food. Okay, so I think that if you can continue with the other things you were discussing before all the questions started coming in.
What was I even discussing?
We were on the waist trainers.
Yes, I honestly, you should stop using the waist trainers. There are ways to learn how to brace your core and get the maximum out of every exercise you are doing. Me, for one, I will never let you do a lot of stomach exercises, no, because every exercise, once we are engaging your core, you are feeling it in your core. We are keeping your muscles tight. We are keeping your muscles strong. So for those that I'm mentioning you again.
Oh,
I've trained Amji before. She knows. We hardly do a lot of ab exercises. No, let's focus on letting your body work as a whole. Involve everything, do every exercise we are doing, and you are good to go. So please lose. Does exercising actually build your glutes? Yes. So another thing is a lot of people think when you do squats, your glutes will grow. No. Squats is actually not a glute dominant exercise. It's a core dominant exercise. That's your thighs. Okay. If you want to grow your glutes, you should be doing hip thrusts, glute bridges, kickbacks. Like they are exercises that actually target those muscles. So you should be looking at those exercises to do like I've just mentioned. Yes. Then yes, hip thrust. Yes, exactly. There's an exercise called hip thrust. Yes.
You don't advise stomach exercise. How then do I lose my belly fat? Can you please give me some tips? Bridget, I think you didn't hear her. She was saying that it's better to focus on overall, because what I know is when you are working out, let's say you're even doing your squats, if you keep your um if you tuck in your tummy, right, it helps towards working on the stomach, right?
Yes.
If I'm right, if that's what she's saying. So she's saying that every exercise, you actually engage your core. So there's no need to actually say you are doing those sit-ups and things.
Yes. And another thing too is if you want to lose the fat in your tummy, doing thousands of crunches or whatever, you will not see anything. You will not see anything. You need to burn the fat, lose that fat that is covering your six pack. Of course, like I said, everybody has a six pack. It's just hidden behind different layers of fat.
Okay,
So,
okay.
so if you want to lose tummy fat, you need to lose a general, like overall body fat. Your body fat in your body must reduce for you to be able to see the reduction here, because definitely everybody stores their excess fats at different places. You understand? People store it in their arms, some people in their back, some people in their tummy, some people in their thighs, some people in their butt. You understand? So wherever the excess fat is, when you are losing the general fat overall, then you see that those places where your body stores the fat is naturally reducing. So it's not like I don't advise tummy exercise. It shouldn't be the sole focus that you come to the gym, the 1 hour you're spending in the gym, you are just doing stomach exercise. No, there's no point to doing that. I hope that's clear.
Yeah, someone is concerned about losing fat in the butt. She doesn't want to lose her ass, so she's crying in the corner.
You have muscles in your butt that can grow. So even if you are going to lose the fat, your muscle, the thing about exercise is when you are losing fat, you are building lean muscle. So naturally, when you are done exercising, your body is still burning calories as you go about your daily activity. So naturally, if you are in a deficit, but you are trying to, once you're in a deficit, or actually whatever your goal is, once you are burning fat. You are gaining lean muscle. When ladies talk about being toned and all that, it's just muscle. You are gaining lean muscle. Lean muscle is that you are gaining muscle without the fat that comes with gaining the weight. So you can lose the fat, but because you are gaining the muscle, you still have your butt. It will not, and your butt can still jiggle. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It's not, you don't need the fat for your butt to jiggle. You just need to work on gaining lean muscle for your, because we have different muscles in our butt. So you need to just work on those muscles. And then we just build a muscle without the excess fat that comes with gaining weight. Then you'll be fine. So don't worry.
All right. So I want to ask, what do you think about protein powders?
Okay. So protein powders or this whole supplements thing, they are called what? Supplements. They are supposed to add on to what you are naturally eating. Now, my only issue with people when it comes to protein powders is they have not focused on eating right, eating healthy, and then they just want to jump right into protein powders, taking it every single day whilst the base of your nutrients that you are supposed to work on, you are still eating the bad food. Do you understand? They are just supposed to add on the nutrients and all those things that your body needs to recover. So I don't like it when people solely focus on protein powders without working on eating better, eating right, adopting healthy eating habits. So, and another thing about most protein powders is when you take it, I don't know if some of you have tried it, or Vera, I don't know if you've tried some, but some of them, when you take it, you are very active, like doing everything, then you crash.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you are very tired. That's another thing with protein powders. So if you are solely focused on that, usually that's what is happening. Then your sugar level is fluctuating. Do you understand? So I don't mind if you take protein powders, but it should not be the focus. It is just supplementing what you are cooking in the house or buying or somebody is making for you. Me, I take protein powders. I do, because I want to be able to gain some muscle for my body. Okay, and stay in the ideal weight I am supposed to be. Now, I personally struggle to consume the right amount of protein I need. So then I take a protein powder to just help supplement what I'm eating. That is how it's supposed to be. Do not leave your food and just jump. People, every single day, 3 times, 4 times a day, that is all they are drinking. And they are not adding any natural organic fiber or anything to their meals. It's just protein powders, protein powders, protein powders. So you need to assess the protein powder you're buying. You need to be sure that it doesn't contain these artificial things that you are taking. Me personally, my protein powder is called NutraBio. I buy it, I order it from outside because for a while I was on the fence about protein powders. But I did my research and I found that brand. I tried it. I don't experience any crash, nothing. That's what I personally use. I'm not doing adverts for them. They have not signed me on anything. I am just telling you that you need to be careful about some of these things, because most of these protein powders have genetically modified organisms that are inside. So they are not natural. They've made it up in the lab, and then it's causing the fluctuations in your glucose levels, your blood, sugar, and all those things. So you need to be careful about which type of protein powder you are allowing into your system.
Even now, we have a lot of things that GMOs, we have
exactly
carrots, even the things we think are healthy.
Even the things that we are cooking in our house alone. Exactly.
lemon, all those things are GMO. So whatever
Yes.
you are doing, you can't be 100% sure that I'm doing the right thing. So you do everything in moderation, and then
Exactly.
you do
Exactly.
yourself some favor too by learning. Just try and find out what am I taking, and not just following trends. Because
Exactly.
I realize that there's a question that is it healthy to take coffee, lemon, and honey for you to lose weight? And this is from a TikTok trend. This combination is from a TikTok trend. It was trending, like, let me just say this year. You see it that someone has made coffee, lemon, and honey and drank it, and then in a month or two, the person is slim and skinny. And all these things are lies. It was started, this very coffee thing was started by a weight loss company that was selling this weight loss coffee. So they started
Yes.
it, and then Gen Z, TikTok, everyone sees
Everything.
it, everyone is,
Exactly.
oh my god,
You
it
see a
works.
trend and everybody
Everyone
wants
is
to do it.
following. So for
Exactly.
me, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just enthused about nutrition, and I try to know more about those things. So
Yes. Yes. I mean,
what I'll tell you regarding that is, don't believe those things. Like, it's similar to asking if the weight loss teas work. Afua said we shouldn't take it. What I would advise is that before you go about drinking these things, ask yourself why you really want to take it. That coffee can be too much for you. Too much of coffee already has its disadvantages. Now you are going to merge it with lemon. So what our advice is, let's try to do research on certain things ourselves. Let's just not be excited, because people don't care. Trust me, most of these influencers on the internet, they don't care whether what they're recommending to you is healthy or not. The company calls them. It's just not really a lot in our side of the world. The influencers here don't really get those deals, but an influencer in US could get paid $1 million to promote a product that they know it's harmful, but they don't care because they are making their money. So do yourself some favor, and then try and read more about the things you want to put in your body. And let's remember that this nutrition and stuff, it takes time. When you want to gain, whether you want to gain or lose, it all takes time. So if someone is promising you some easy way out or overnight success, you are putting your kidneys in danger. When you grow older, it's like drinking alcohol. When you keep trying these things, that you are equal to someone that is always drinking alcohol. It's all about the same thing. So that's my little take on that.
Vera said it all. Another thing, and some of these even influencers, trust me, like I said, content. Some of them are not even taking it.
Yes.
They know what it can do to them. But I mean, we'll just create the video. I will act like I am drinking it. We'll do cuts. We move on. Because definitely I have my code that I'll put under and you buy. But I am really not taking it into my system because I know what it can do. It will do. But then because I need to make an extra 100, 200, 500 CDs, I'll just do that. So let's be careful of some of these trends, honestly. If you are focusing on how to eat and you are putting in even doing some a little exercise, it's way better than just doing some of these trends that we see. So let's be very careful.
Okay, so that exercise help in achieving glowing skin. Yeah.
It does. It does. These hormones we are talking about, they make you feel good. They naturally you'll be smiling. I mean, people even glow after they've been exercising for a while. The thing about exercise, you have to be consistent. For me, if I don't work out if I take a break 1 to 2 weeks, you can tell I am always naturally tired when I do that. I am struggling to go about my day because there's something that helps me to go about my day that I've done, I'm used to. So when I take a break from it, it affects me. But then that's just me. But I mean, some of these things, yes. So you once exactly. So I mean, you have to you just have to you just have to try and do all these things in moderation. Okay, just focus on the little you are doing. I saw a question, somebody says, can you get flat tummy in 1 month? Please, how long did it take you to
the
get
big
to
one.
that tummy? If you can answer that question and it's not 1 month, please, you have your answer.
Okay, someone is asking, is strength training only for bodybuilders? No.
No. Strength training for me is the best way to lose whatever weight you are trying to lose. Because strength training, you are using a lot of resistance, a lot of heavy weights, and you are helping your body to build lean muscle without the excess fat. So even that's why I was saying earlier, I don't like people following the scale very much, because when you are burning the fat and you are gaining the lean muscle, you become a bit heavy because muscle is heavier than fat. So if you are looking at the scale, you'll be like, all these things I'm doing, I'm still not seeing anything. Even this program we did where Eric Rory was talking, he said the same thing. He was not really seeing any change. By the end of the day, he saw, because if you are constantly looking at the scale, it sometimes makes you feel like you are not making progress, but then there's progress made. So one thing I like to let people do is check with your clothes. Check with your clothes, because in 6 to 8 weeks, that jeans that you were struggling to fit into, if you are actually eating well and you are exercising well and you're allowing your body to recover by going to bed early, not staying up to 2, 3 and have to wake up at 5 or 6. If you are doing all these things, you should be able to see it in your clothes. That jeans will fit easy.
Okay, someone is saying, I'm taking a challenge soon with all the nuggets. All the best. And then there's
All the
one
best.
that I've also noticed. You see the way Afua is certified and all that. She knows what she's talking about. There's many gyms that have gym instructors that don't know what they are doing. They just got up one day, started working out, got muscular, and then they are gym instructors because it's easier to pay them. It's cheaper to pay those people than to pay a certified person. So you going to the gym and listening to these people doesn't mean that you are getting the best of help or advice. So what I'll add to that is that when you are going to the gym, have some basic knowledge. You know, right now in our age, knowledge is everywhere. Basically, you can find out anything you want about the basics about fitness. Try and also watch it from the certified people, because it will really help you than just an influencer that is just using angles to post and you think that they have everything in place. So try and know what you're doing, so that when you go to the gym and they are saying be on this box and do this for long, that will leave you panting. And if I advise that you should run, you know that is not right, so you can opt out of it. You get me? So that's what I wanted to add there. I've learned so much. Daniela says she has learned so much. Thank you.
And I want to add something else. That's what you just said, it brought my attention to. Now, when a lot of people go to the gym, the first thing they do is what? Jump on the treadmill, or jump on Stairmaster, or the elliptical machine. No, we should not be doing that. If you are going to lift weights, especially in the gym, do your warm up and lift your weights, because you need the concentration, the focus, the carbs that you've eaten for your body that will use to fuel your exercise. Use that to lift your weights. And then when you are done, you can jump on the treadmill. Now, when you do that, when you've used your carb stores to lift your weights, when you jump on the treadmill, your body goes to the fat that will be used on the treadmill. Now, if you come and you spend all the carb energy, your stores on the treadmill, I don't know, those of you that do it, don't you realize that when you are done with your program or your exercise for the day, you are very tired?
Yeah.
You are very tired because all the energy that you need, the focus, everything to lift the weights, you spent all that energy on the treadmill. And now sometimes even when you're lifting the weight, it's like you are almost about to get injured or you are feeling dizzy. Please, weights before cardio, not the other way around.
All right, awesome. Thank you. So Bridget is asking if you offer online trainings.
I haven't done that in a while, but I mean, let's talk, because also I'm not in Accra, so I think we can work on something. So just hit me up when we are done, and then let's work something out.
Okay, I learned I've skipped the question, so I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Exercise is very important. Mrs. on the mic, Rita, learning so much. Thank you so much, Mrs.
Oh, welcome.
On the coffee thing. Okay, you're welcome. Strength training. Does the tummy get extra big when you stop the tummy exercise? I think let me just let you answer this.
Okay, so naturally, when you start exercising, I don't want to say everybody, but for me, when I started exercising, okay, when I started lifting heavy weights, my food intake increased. That is for me. And I think a lot of people experience that, because your body needs the energy, the food to replenish, recover, and help your body repair all the tissues that have been torn and everything. And when you sleep, all those things, it happens. And when you wake up, you are fine. So one thing I've noticed, like I've had people ask me this over the years, that when they stopped exercising, they even became bigger. Then I asked them one question. When you stop exercising, were you not eating the same? Like, yes. I'm like, yes, you are the activity that was helping you burn off some of these things that you were eating. You stop that activity and you are just eating. So what happens is you have moved your body into a caloric surplus. You are eating more than you are burning, hence the weight gain. So, like I was saying, the tummy exercises per se is not why. It is your food. It's what you are eating that is the cause of the weight gain that you have. I hope that's clear. I think I just saw.
Okay, so someone is asking if you can exercise 3 times. And let me add to that tummy questionnaire. Exercise is not like a one-time thing or something you can, it's not charging, something you can schedule for a month or two, get your results and stop. You have to maintain it. It's a lifestyle. So if you build muscle and you stop working out, you are going to lose it. It's like over some time, over a period of time, you are going to lose it if you don't. So always try to do maintenance. Like if what said, I know people that after they have worked out so many years and they have the lean muscles and all that, they can decide to work out once a week, twice a week, and they are still good to go. But if you did it, got some result, got excited, went into management mode on your body, it will return, because you'll be eating, not being active, you don't really jog or anything, you return to square one. So that's just about it. And someone is like, is it good to train 3 times daily? Hey, sister.
Wait, 3 times daily as in morning, afternoon, evening?
Yeah.
That's what the person means. Come on. Your body will go into burnout or DOMS, or I mean, it's not healthy. Your body needs the time to recover, to repair, all those things. So working out 3 times daily, I just think you're just putting your body in unnecessary stress. Honestly, I see people say, like, even snap stories, you're working out 6 times a day, morning and evening. No, please stop it. It's not something. Okay, let's look at it this way. Is this something you can do for the next 10 years of your life? Morning, afternoon, evening. If it's not sustainable. You need to find something that works with your schedule. Okay. Yes.
You want to be active. I think maybe you can incorporate walks.
Yes.
Maybe 10 minutes,
exactly.
or 15 minutes.
Exactly.
But
me personally, I try to walk every evening. It doesn't mean I do it every day, but I try to do it 3-4 times in a week. every evening, because it also helps. It's just trying to help increase the activity your body does. Aside me working out 3 times, training 3 times in a week, and maybe playing tennis on the weekend or swimming on the weekend or playing football on the weekend. That is, I'm accustomed to this thing. So definitely I know what my body can handle. So you need to listen to your body. And I mean, I even think if you do 3 times a day for 2 days, you'll be tired.
Yeah.
The third day, you'll be asking yourself why. You'll be asking yourself why. So please don't do that. Pick either a morning or evening or afternoon, whichever time in your schedule works for you, that you can go to the gym or do your exercise in the home or everything. So the walks I take are not brisk walks. They are just normal leisure walks. But maybe for a kilometer or 1.5 kilometers or 2. Because I mean, where I am currently, I can get that distance just in where I'm staying. So I either do 2 kilometers in and out or just 1 kilometer in and out. It depends on also how my day has been overall. So you also have to look at all these things. But then leisure walk.
Your safety.
Exactly, and the safety as well. Where you stay, exactly. So if where you stay is not safe to go for walks in the evening, please don't. Maybe in the afternoon. You don't even necessarily have to step out of your house. If you have a compound, you can do it in the compound. If you have stairs, you can go up and down the stairs. Okay, it doesn't always have to be a rigid setting for exercise. Even for those that don't go to the gym, you can, I think everybody should be able to afford maybe a pair of dumbbells in your house that you can just use to do the exercise. Okay, you just need a well-structured plan to follow, and you have to be consistent. That is all it is. So it's not necessary that you have to, because I mean, when COVID happened and gyms were not opening, I was working out in the house and I didn't have dumbbells, but we had 1 liter bottles, 1.5 liter bottles filled with sands and stones, and we're exercising in the house. So that is also another alternative if you can't afford dumbbells.
There's even an interview with Cynthia Kian, who usually does all her workouts at home, and she shared some nuggets. So if you go on the channel, you'll find
that. Yes.
To know how to go about that. So we've even exceeded our time. Thank you so much. Let's have your final words to us.
You need to follow a structured plan. Okay, and you need to focus on what you are eating, because whatever you are putting in your body now will determine your health status as you age. And as you are aging, you have to keep incorporating exercises, physical activity in your system, because as you age, you actually need the exercise more for your body to stay strong. So please get someone who is qualified, who can give you advice on your eating and your exercise. Do not follow everything you see on Instagram. You can hit me up. I can guide you. I can explain things further for you and just help you to start this journey. So please, I'm available, but stop following everything you see on Instagram. It's doing you more harm than good. Thank you very much for joining in and for listening. I hope you learned a lot. And you can reach me on social media. No problem. You can reach out to me on Instagram, _Cassius. Vera has typed it. So just _ then Cassius, you can find me, or you can just type my name, Afua Sakyiwa Bohulu. Facebook, you'll find me, Afua Sakyiwa Bohulu. Twitter, _ Cassius. Just get in touch. Let's talk and let's get you started on this journey.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Vera.
You're welcome. It was very educative. We learned a lot, and we do appreciate your time. And to everyone who made time to join us too, God bless you. We'll be back soon.
And I'm sorry I was calling you plenty, but you are my number one, you know.
I'm G. Sorry. Okay. So thank you so much. If you're interested,
thank you.
being a guest too, please reach out to any of us and we'll be glad to have you. Thank you. Have a good night or wherever you are. Good afternoon, good morning. Take care. Love you. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.